Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chase from the Warehouse, and I'm here with Keith Duffy, product line manager of skates for Bauer Hockey. Now, we're hanging out at your guys' headquarters here in New Hampshire, taking a look at your new Supreme line here. So before we get into the MX3, what would you say the overall fit of this skate is compared to the rest, like the Nexus?
Fit of the rest compared to Nexus or Vapor, its Supreme lies somewhere in the middle. We believe you get a very good heel lock with the Supreme line of skates and a really good fit in the forefoot as well. It's going to be a little bit wider than our Vapor line of skates, but definitely narrower than your Nexus skate.
And we see that from top to bottom in the Supreme line, right?
Yeah, without question. We maintain that fit throughout the entire line.
Awesome. Now, what's the whole story behind this new MX3? It looks like you guys made some great improvements, but what was your goal with it?
Goal with MX3 was simple. We wanted to launch the most efficient skate ever built. And to do that, we utilized a lot of technologies that we've had over the past few seasons with Total One NXG, original Total One, but really evolved that to capitalize on a lot of the research that we've been doing as it relates to skating efficiency and range of motion. So that being said, we developed a completely new free flex tendon guard, which gives the player 5 degrees greater range of motion. And compared to the NXG tendon guard, if you compare one versus the other, this tendon guard, we did a much better job in engineering and developing this one, so it actually flexes truly at its hinge point, and we're utilizing a new material with a lot more ribbing and structure to it that it's going to give it even more structure, support, and durability. Probably one of the biggest things that we've done was actually take our injected stability lacing system from the Vapor line of skates that we launched with the Vapor APX2 and brought it over to Supreme. But we didn't just take that component and slap it on this skate. We did some different things as well. So the new system on the Supreme skates is a little bit more anatomically correct versus being a little bit more straight-walled or rigid like a Vapor one.
Right.
So it's going to wrap on top of your foot a little bit more. So if you had this part by itself, not on the boot, you'd see it's got more curvature to its shape, so that when you're lacing up your skates, it's going to naturally fold over on top of your foot like a traditional eyelet system would.
Right.
But with all the added benefits of the increased forward flex and the ability to get more stability when you're going into and coming out of a turn. Gotcha. Players are really saying when they're coming out of a turn, they feel like they've got a lot more to push off of. Part of that's because of the increased forward flex of the system as well.
Gotcha. Now, it looks like you guys made some really great improvements on the MX3, the flagship skate. What about the rest of the line? Did you guys do anything kind of different there?
Yeah, absolutely. We try and improve really every skate in our line every single year, and certainly with the next couple of price points with the 190 and 180, we're confident we made some really great upgrades there. Supreme 190 skate, player's going to get the same level of fit, structure and support, and a lot of the range of motion attributes that you get in a Total One MX3 skate. But we made some great improvements to this compared to the Supreme 1.9. So we added some great technologies here as well. So you've got the free flex tendon guard on the Supreme 190 skate. Same tendon guard that you find on the Total One MX3, so a lot of great value at this price point. Also added the Total Edge Comfort, which alleviates abrasion high on the ankle. Upgraded the tongue package as well. So actually this is a same tongue construction
APX2?
that you've got on the APX2, exactly. So it's a really great feature. Got a lot of great response from that from elite level players, so we brought that to the Supreme 190 skate. Obviously we added the Lightspeed edge holder, but for the first time ever we're bringing our Lightspeed 3 steel to a catalog skate. This was typically only available for NHL in years past, brought it to the market in the last couple of years, and now it's available on a catalog skate. So LS3 steel, it has a 10-foot radius compared to a 9-foot radius on Fusion or LS2, and it's also 3 millimeters taller, so you're going to get a better angle of attack.
Gotcha. Kind of the same story that we heard with the Edge, too,
Absolutely.
Just giving you awesome aggressiveness. Okay, and then what about the one below that, too? I was looking at it. Looks like it had a great curved composite on it as well.
So for the first time ever, we've brought our curved composite technology all the way down to our third price point skate, and so really adds a lot of value for the player buying at this price. So same fit that you'd find on the Supreme 190 skate, but maybe not all the bells and whistles. So you still get a 3-piece white felt tongue with a great HD metatarsal guard with a flexible tendon. Granted, it's not the free flex tendon that you'd find on the Supreme 190 skate. Yep. We also made another great upgrade to our steel in general. Not only our LS3, but our LS2 has a much higher polish finish than we've had in years past. So a higher polish finish, smoother surface is in theory going to give you more glide and better edge retention. So when you look at it, not only does it look better, but it should give you some added performance benefits as well.
Awesome, Keith. Well, thank you for all this great information. For you guys at home, you guys looking for more information on the Bauer Supreme skates, be sure to check it out at icewarehouse.com.